I think the most important thing for a federation when it's building international partnerships is to make those partnerships meaningful. When we chose this partnership with New Zealand, we were very, very clear that in this partnership, whatever we would do would have to have a special sort of meaning and fill certain gaps in the Indian ecosystem. Look to see where are the gaps and which are the countries that can help you with their knowledge and their processes to fill those gaps. Create those relationships, otherwise the rest of it becomes a lot of optics and not much work is done. And if any work is done, it's a duplication of what you know already. The greatest learning that the New Zealand coaches have imparted to us, up close and personal, the importance of work ethic. To actually create and build a sustainable work ethic that pushes you to as close as possible to a point of perfection is what the three coaches have emphasized. So what could be a greater lesson for us as a country to realize that if you start, and I use the word spiritual, but if you start acknowledging that as human beings, this planet and the success and the survival of this planet depends on everybody, every creature, then how easy then is it to transmit that philosophy onto the field? The really deep, lasting success of Odisha's commitment to being a state that is deeply dedicated to the evolution of sport, I think the lasting impression that is now beginning to dawn on everyone is the fact that sport is everywhere. It's not just we are going to be hosting this glamorous tournament so we look great. Here sport is now has seeped into the state, and I see it increasingly as a way of life. There are so many children in this state that are beginning to play sport whose parents could never have done that. I think there is also infrastructurally as well as human resources wise a long-term perspective. I just got to know from the Secretary and Commissioner of Sports in Odisha State, they are going to be constructing 314 mini stadia in 314 regions of the state. That is mind-boggling. If you're a child and you want to play, you suddenly have a ground that can be used for football, that can be used for rugby. You have an athletics track that is multidisciplinary. I mean, this is the kind of youth that I would love to have. And I grew up in Mumbai, but we didn't have any grounds because it is so congested. There are 2 or 3 grounds which you're fighting for. This kind of far-sighted thinking says volumes about Odisha's not only commitment to sport, but belief that it is a very rich, viable way of life.